Tactical Analysis Gaming ever, and today we're doing something kind of similar to Darkest Dungeon. We're playing Battle Brothers. This is a mercenary management, turn-based, tactical role-playing game and I'm really quite a fan of. I don't know, I hope some of you have heard of it. I really enjoy it. I love the aesthetic, I love the music, I love the systems of the game, and I gotta say that this is the only game that I've ever played that has made me scream and swear and tear my hair out because how hard it is and how responsive the combat is. Deep combat, by the way. So today we're going to start with a brand new campaign. As you can see, I've done some practice runs, but today we're gonna witness the rise of the Tactical Bros, mercenary company. Yeah, so for late game crises, we're going to just do a random one. Just like Darkest Dungeon, this is going to be a long-term ongoing live stream that I'll also post on my YouTube channel for anyone who has missed it. Well, we'll see. We'll play with the map that they give us. Let's see. Something that's tactical. We've got to choose our flag to represent the nature of our mercenary company. This is quite an obscure game, I gotta say. An indie game, but it's so fun. I highly recommend it to anyone who likes tactical combat, who likes really just medieval combat, and some light fantasy thrown here and there. Let's go with this one. I think this sort of encapsulates what we're aiming to go for. Alright, so we're gonna go for veteran economic difficulty, because sort of veteran for everything is sort of normal. Because I played this game a bunch of times, and I sort of understand most of the, most of the systems involved. We are, just for the sake of making this campaign really fun, because hey, who knows, maybe this campaign is gonna go really quickly and we'll fail miserably, in which case we'll start a new campaign, because I really want to bring this game to everyone and as many as people as possible, because man, overhyped studios who made Battle Brothers, I cannot praise them enough. So we're gonna go Iron Man mode. So I realized that for Darkest Dungeon I did a lot of explaining of the game. For this game I'm going to try to minimize my explanation of it, and I will try my best to discuss tactics and strategy rather than, okay, this is what happens in the game and let's go, and the rules of it. Just because, just to be different. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right. Sorry there, that was a brief pause there while we were loading up. So, okay. And also, a lot of this game has lots of text, and I won't narrate it just to get the game rolling. But if any of you are watching this on YouTube after I finish the stream, please pause and read the text. Okay, so we're fighting Hoggart. Okay. Right, so these are the enemies, the enemy bandits, and this is our company here. Okay, so we got Brickhard, crossbowman. Let's see, just hit him. Hey, good shot. This is just a tutorial mission to sort of get you used to the controls and sort of understand what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, since this turn-based, there's an initiative bar down here with turns. So right now we have Rambert the Blade. I'm gonna pause this turn for the moment and bring Rumald up and attack this bandit first. That's sort of a tactical thing, because to hit the opponents easier, the more men you have adjacent to an opponent, so say you have 1, 2, 3, the percentage chance to hit that opponent goes up. And since Rambert the Blade is holding a heavy damage weapon, so you want to have the maximum percentage chance to hit the enemy, I would move around my shielded bros first, and then move in my heavy axe guy to finish the bandits off. So we're going to actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's not going to do anything, so we'll just end our turn there. Okay. Hey. Okay, he won't be able to do anything there. Okay, so we'll just stab him with our spear. Okay, what loot do we have? No loot. Oh well. Okay, so we got bandages, right, that's food, and that's our special helmet that you get if you pre-ordered the game back in early access. So, it's a really cool night vision goggle helmet, basically. Okay, so the aftermath of the battle happens. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. What do we have around here? So this flag here is the position of our mercenary company. And then we have the map, which is split into all these different villages and cities and citadels and castles. And they all belong to different houses, and we can take a look at the houses here. Show faction relations. So we have House Armsburg. House of Armsburg holds high the principles of justice and honor. Yeah, sure. Then we have House Krieger, who are traders and hagglers, and then we have House Rosenving. Noble House of Rosenving is a proud and unrelenting family with a blood-stained history of conquest. Okay. Right, and during the game we're gonna basically improve or disapprove of relations with various houses depending on what contracts we get. Right. So obviously each town and citadel has different things they have. So like Thurn is just a small little village, nothing special going on there. And as you can see, also this gray area is basically, shall we say, the fog of war. And out here to the left is basically unexplored territory where there's plenty of ruins and goblins and orcs to deal with. So we're not gonna head over there at all until we grow our company first. Alright, so before we go to Thurn, let me just do a couple of things here. Just a couple of things. Everything's looking good. Alright, let's get back to it. Good broadcasting, good. Alright, so we're gonna head down to Thurn in a moment. Let's just check what we have for our company. Okay, so Rumald, companion. Right, so we're gonna put the crossbowman in the back line. We're gonna drop the knife. Give him the night goggles, so to speak. Let's see, Rambert, loyal, and iron lungs. Fatigue. Okay, Rumald. So right now, since we don't have that many, shall we say, individuals, not enough tactical bros, I won't be talking about strategy and tactics yet. Once we get more men into our company, then we can more bros into our company, then we can discuss in greater depth tactics and strategy. Alright, so... Okay. Yes, we're gonna finish off Hoggart because it's... Why not? It's our first mission. Alright, so let's hire some bros. Ugh. Hey, a brawler, that's not too bad. First, let's see what kind of equipment they have here. Spears. Spears are always good at the beginning. So at the beginning of the campaign, obviously, all your bros suck. Let's not be, let's be honest here. So spears are really good weapons to help out. That's a little bit expensive. No, not as expensive. Good. We'll buy it. And we will equip Rambert with a spear and sell his axe because no one's good enough to use an axe yet. We're gonna buy these bandages because their normal cost was 25 and we can buy it for 23. So yeah, take that. We'll give Rumald bandages. So buy a knife. Also, when you're buying equipment, I found that buying damaged equipment is, well, first of all, it's cheaper, and second of all, if you have tools, which are up here, use tools to repair equipment, obviously, and you can, hold on, let me just go offline here. Yeah. To avoid any distractions. Yeah, so damaged equipment is first of all much cheaper and it's just much easier to repair broken equipment. Now I'll stay away from the pitchfork, but let's hire some men. Let's hire Janald. Let's see, let's look at your stats. Wow, this guy's really good. And the reason why he's good, so there's no classes in Battle Brothers, but you can basically make your own classes, and typically you could split all the different classes into different archetypes. You can have like a shield bro, a two-handed swords master, or a heavily armored shield bro tank kind of character. And one thing which is really interesting in Battle Brothers is morale. And morale is actually really important because the higher your morale, you get buffs to percentages of hitting the enemy, and also your bros won't, run away from orcs and goblins and zombies when things go south. So, and to judge how good a character is, you look at these talent stars. So this means that you'll get really good level up rolls for melee skill here, fatigue, and resolve. So since this character has really good resolve, plus he has the trait of fearless, so his resolve is bumped up more, and resolve is basically morale, I'm gonna make Janald my sergeant. And sergeants improve the morale of your entire company. So we'll just call him Janald the Sergeant. And we want to keep him safe, actually. So we're actually going to buy the pitchfork for him so that he stays in the back line away from any prying archers or whatnot. Oh, just had to turn the heater off. Anyways, so Janald, you're going to go in the back line. So we're aiming to give you... So we want the rally the troops ability for our sergeant. It'll improve the morale of everyone. Okay, so... And we'll hire Rumald. Rumald's a beggar. He's probably not a really good character. I take it back. Wow. Wow. Well, wow. Wow, this beggar is really good, actually. Why is he good? Well, first of all, he has 4 melee defense. Melee defense is really hard to come by. And he has 2 in melee skill and 2 in range skill. So possibly, I think he's gonna basically become what I call, or I'm not gonna say I call him that. Like, I read a bunch of guides on Battle Brothers when I was playing previously. I recommend you do that too if you try to pick up this game and play it. Since he's really good, Rumald is really good in melee skill, or is talented in melee skill and range skill. He's good from the backline, so he could be accurate like a pike or a long axe in the late game, and we can improve his range skills so that he's really good with a crossbow or a bow or something like that. So we need to find a pitchfork for him. I don't want him to be in the front line where he's very likely to die. So yeah, his fatigue is off though, but he's really talented in fatigue. So we'll call you a lancer. Possibly. Also, if anyone wants to name themselves as a character, just let me know what Battle Bro you want and what class of Battle Bro you want me to sort of specialize in, and I'll put a name in for any of you and say, like, if you want to be Janel the Sergeant, leave your name tag or whatever name you'd like down in the comment section below, and I'll name Janel the Sergeant after whoever picks him up first. Alright, because this is not just, you know, pick random soldiers or heroes from the market like Darkest Dungeon is, where names do matter, but not so much. In Battle Brothers, keeping your bros alive is the name of the game. Alright, so we'll buy a pitchfork, give it to Janald. Alright, there isn't much here. Like, we can buy this armor. Let's see what they have in other towns around. Right, Erlachburg, Stone Keep. Yes, let's go. And as you can see in Erlachburg, here, I'll just quickly pause it. You can see these different hard points, so to speak, or like village hexes. So Erlachburg has ore smelters, which means that weapons will probably be of very high quality, or we'll find a weapons workshop in Erlachburg, so we can get high quality weapons. Arrow maker shed will probably be like a Fletcher there, and here workshop, which means it'll be probably cheaper tools and supplies. That's really good, because tools are one of the most important resources here, because you burn through them like nothing. And there's barracks, right? So yeah, there'll be soldiers in Erlachburg that sort of walk around. Alright, we'll look at the map in greater detail and sort of plan out our moves in a bit of time, because right now I want to show you the Hoggart battle and dispatch of him and get paid for it. Right, so this is preparing for company ambitions, which I'll explain later. Alright, what do we got in Erlachburg? Temple, weaponsmith. See what do we got in... Oh, look at that long axe. I want that long axe. Yeah. Spears. Ooh, Rondel dagger. Nice. Okay, well, we don't need any of this because it's all way too expensive. It's much better to find this as loot. Wait a minute. Oh, they have a two-handed hammer. Dream on. Dream on. Okay. Armor. Got some okay armor here. We're looking mostly at the shields, actually. A little bit too expensive, though, but let's see what they have in the market. Spears, perfect. Oh, damaged padded leather and damaged zircons. Yes, yes, this is perfect. Very good, very good. Lots of tools. We don't need the tools at the moment. Okay. Who do we have for hire? Jesus, all these soldiers are way too expensive. Go for Eric? Randolph is way too expensive. We won't have anything else to buy. I think we'll just go with Geralf. I mean, now let's go with Eric. He at least has a spear, and actually pretty good armor. This is what's its face? Lamellar leather armor, It's a little bit inefficient, but I mean, in the early game, you take what you can get. So let's buy Eric. So that price tag is hefty, hefty, hefty. Let's see. Eagle Eyes, that's pretty good. Loyal's always good. Militia, nothing special there. Let's see, what's your fatigue? Your fatigue's at 105 max. That's not too good. And you're sort of, this bro is kind of neither here nor there. Good melee defense and range defense. So I'm thinking Eric would be like a martyr-ish character, like a martyr, tank, or possibly a lancer, or like some shield bearer tank with a crossbow, like he carries javelins or something like that. So so the nomenclature for me here is in the title. I typically sort of do this, which is name the character's class, so to speak. Yeah, probably martyr or tank. Actually, maybe a spearman, actually. So call him tank, spear. Yeah. So if any of you want to take any particular character, just say what class you want and the name, and even maybe a title for your character. So it's not like Eric Martank Spear or Eric the Martyr. Could be anything. If you want to be named as a character, please leave a